Jaya Gunja Bihari, Jagapachana Vallabha, Jaya Girivanadari, Jaya Girivanadari. Sodanandana Bratatana Ranjana, Sodanandana Bratatana Ranjana, Munatira Havana Chari, Munatira Havana Chari, Jaya Madhava, Jaya Gunja Bihari. Reading Uddhava Gita 27-28. Yata Shradha Matkathasu, Nirvina Sarvakarmashu, Vedanutmakam Kaman Paritya Kebihani Svara, Tadopachita Mamprita, Shradharu Didaniskaya, Yusamanas Katan Kaman, Dukhara Kamskakarhayan, having awakened his faith in the narrations of my glories, understanding the futility of all material activities, and knowing that the sense gratification ultimately leads to misery, but still being unable to renounce all kind of sensual diversions. My devotees would remain satisfied or worship me with great faith and conviction, even though he is sometimes engaged in material enjoyment. My devotee knows that such activity simply leads to miserable result, and so he sincerely repents such activities. So someone who is sincere and properly situated on spiritual practice of bhakti, that kind of person has strong faith in the hearing the narrations of the Supreme and the philosophy that is leading towards the Supreme. And that kind of person understands also that there's no material happiness, that all the attempts to be materially happy are futile at the end, and the culmination of material happiness, which is hovering around the sense enjoyment, one understands that ultimately leads to misery. But if this kind of devotee is not still unable to renounce, so there's philosophical and psychological understanding about this nature of the material reality, but that kind of person cannot yet renounce all sense enjoyment. That kind of person should stay satisfied on the spiritual practice. So that's the real tusti, that's the real santosh. It doesn't mean that one is satisfied on the sense enjoyment. Sometimes people are misunderstanding what is the practice of santosh. Practice of santosh means that one is properly aligned on the spiritual disciplic succession, and properly aligned with the spiritual practice, and one try to find the satisfaction from that situation. There's no point to look the greener grass on the other side of the fence. One should stick to it one's own practice and that spiritual tradition, and keep that faith in Supreme. And then gradually one can transcend the material energy. So you can see that there's two things. One should pick up the path and stick to it, and same time one should understand that futile nature of material happiness, and that at the end it doesn't fix anyone's, it doesn't make anyone happy at the end, material energy. Sri Radhishyam.